I figured it was about time I kinda do a walkthrough, I suppose. So we're just gonna hop right into it with the things I've built. I'm gonna try to do it sort of in order if I can. Um, some of these things I built later, like this tower for instance, but everything I built kind of starts over here, like this whole bridge. And I'll just kind of go through it. I like making these little gates. I just thought it'd be cool to add right here. Kind of stands out in a weird way, but it's cool. I haven't really touched the village much, besides adding stairs and stuff like that. Some people have seen me do that on stream already. I built this on stream, like half of it anyway. But yeah, we're gonna kind of go in order of how we've built everything. So we're gonna kind of run through instead of flying. So I had built this bridge first. Then I believe I built this random little lookout tower thing. I may change the weather unless people actually enjoy the rainy weather in this game, but lightning isn't always a fun factor in this game at times as well. But anyway, moving on from there, that's all that is to that one. Then we have what I would call maybe like a survival house. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Don't need to open it that way. Pressure plates. Single bed. Has 3 levels to it. I haven't really done anything with the levels. I've made an enchanting area up here just for shits and giggles, because why not? A little bit of storage everywhere, you know, just in case I do decide to go survival mode on this realm. Haven't decided if I want to do that or not. Just been having fun creating stuff as we go here. I think moving on from there, I think I started building this. Or a little serpent, dragon, whatever you want to call it. Just rising out of this red tinted glass effect thing that you have to create. It's kind of annoying to build, but it's worth it in the end to kind of give it that texture, you know. It looks cool too. And it kind of vibes with the whole dragon thing. I didn't use any kind of YouTube tutorial or anything to build this, so this was all off the top of my head. I'm happy to say that it looks pretty symmetrical on both sides, and I've done my best to keep it that way. So it looks alright-ish. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not bad either. After that, we started building just some small houses. Housed a few of these fellas here. Kind of has a cool little back area that they can go out on. But I made sure they can't escape because I wasn't sure they'd be safe until I've lit everything up here. I think they're safe now, but I'm gonna keep them there just for a second. This house I made out of like trapdoors, and it actually looks okay. Very simple inside. Simple windows using the trapdoors as well. Kind of give it a cool little effect like that. Kind of little windows, so I liked how it looked. This one I kind of made up too. I've made up all these builds off the top of my head. Like I haven't used any tutorial on most of these things, except the towers. I did have to use a video, but I've changed up a lot of the texture and way I've done things for some of these builds. Like, yeah, these towers. I have a few of these. This one I made bigger over there. This one I made the normal size, and I have a few more of them laying around, but I guess I can go show you those. Oh yeah, duh, we have our portal right underneath the serpent boar. This is supposed to be like a mine shaft entrance. I kind of like how it looks like a big boulder shaft thing. So I was cool with just that. I might as well show you this while I'm over here. We have a nice little, what I would call like a little hobbit home society. It's kind of gonna be my farming area if I do have a survival thing going on here. If I ever decide to. If not, it's just for shits and giggles. Looks cool. This is like our big entranceway. People have seen this on stream, but yep, you just walk on through. This felt like it was a good layer of security, even though it's wide open to any freaking spawn. Yeah, and other than that, I think we just gotta look over here, see you got more of these towers. I made these two essentially identical, and I've given them flags. I did change them up from the tutorial I watched. I changed up the whole color scheme, just a lot of everything. Um, and I gave it a flag, because I like the flags. Flags kind of look cool in that effect. This is supposed to be like our librarian tower or something. I didn't use a... Obviously, this is off the top of my head. This one's a little goofy looking, I'm not gonna lie. I could have done better with it. It's a little weird looking, but whatever. At this point, it's here, and whatever. That's kind of our mountain village area over here. We have started building a little bit further over this way. I was gonna go ahead and walk through all this. We just built this last night, I believe. Oh, did I not finish? I didn't finish placing those. Yeah, just trying to give this some kind of effect here. Anyway, that's a little bridge I built across my also makeshift waterfall slash river to a pond thing. I'm making this like a doghouse. Kind of looks alright. Eventually, over here, we're going to be building a decent size, like, boat maybe, or like a ship even. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to go into that endeavor, because it is a very long one. And the last time I did it, I actually did it on survival in my old realm, and it drove me a little nuts. So I do not know if I'm going to be doing that again. I remember having to get all those materials. I'm doing things in creative now, so it would be different, but like, I remember doing that in survival, and it was mind-boggling after a while. It just takes a lot out of your brain. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the walkthrough, you know? Kind of went over everything. Each of these towers, you can actually go into them and obviously go inside them. I completed most of the interior of all my builds. Oh, I don't even think I went over to my little ugly looking tower thing. Or this. Yeah, we got our little lava in the middle. Our smithing guys right there. I just like that we have lava in the middle. It just seems like a cool thing to give those guys to mess with. Obviously they can't get in there. Well, obviously they haven't tried. They'd be dead otherwise. This I mainly made just to have for my map. And the beacons, because why not? We've done a lot, even just looking at this map and then going back to some of the earlier things I posted. This is a cool transformation to see, and it's cool to see it from this view too. It makes it crazy to put into this perspective how much I've already built in, I think, 30 hours or more, probably more, of gameplay. So kind of cool to see that. I think I'm gonna call it good on that note. Obviously nobody seemed to stop by and watch this, but if somebody does happen to see this, I hope you enjoyed. And keep it real, my friend. Peace.